everyone, welcome back to the Land of Fans and another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you some new Acrygel colours from Naio. They've just released, I looked on the website and they weren't on the website a minute ago, but they are releasing today. They might be on there by the time you watch this video because this is going up in the evening. Look, this is new as well, this packaging. How cute is that? So yeah, new packaging. Well, the peanuts aren't new, but they've put like, I've never noticed that they have the tissue paper and those little, I don't know what they're called, the little wiggly bits, but anyway, so this is kind of a little unboxing, a very quick swatching. I don't actually show you me swatching them because I'm going to do a design on this video as well, so this video is a little bit longer than normal. So they sent me some Acrygel and then everything else that I needed to do to use the Acrygel. The collections that they are releasing, so there's 9 luminous Acrygels, which are glow in the dark ones, there's 6 shimmer Acrygels, and then there's 12 thermochromic ones which change colour. Now I'm not too keen on the colour changing ones, so I said to them not to send me those because I'm not too bothered about those. So they've sent me a base and a top coat here, which I'm just opening up. The lids are black. I was like, hang on, they look different. So I went and got the ones that I've got. So I've got these already. Now the new ones that they've sent me have got black lids. So, and the base has got the matte lid, and then the top coat has got a shiny lid. So I don't know, I'm assuming all the lids are going to be black now and not white, but I'm going to use the older top coats and base coat that I've got because there's still loads in there. There's no point opening up a new one yet. And then they sent me this matte, ultra matte top coat that I've wanted to try for a little while, so they've sent me that as well, which is nice. I've got some gel residue wipe off solution. You're going to need this is going to be like your slip solution for the Acrygel. They've sent me a spatula tool, so this is what you're going to need to get the Acrygel out of the tubes. And this one's got like so that this, yeah, the end pops off and it's like a lid, and it's got the Nail Nails website, not website, it's got the Nail Nails logo, and then on the other end it's got spatula, so you know exactly what it is. And then that just slips inside there like that. Ta-da! Very clever. And then they also sent me a flat, it will tell you in a minute what size brush this is. Just going to get it out. It was sealed in, so I had to snip that to get it out. I think it's a size 6. Yeah, so this is a flat brush, size 6. So this is what you'll need to do your Acrygel nails. So the ones that they sent me, these are the luminous ones. I really enjoy using the Nail Nails Acrygel. The ones, I can't talk. These were really nice to use. So I've got, these are the luminous ones, Barbie's Nightmare. I can't remember what the blue one was. This one's called Night Light. I've forgotten what the blue one was. And then they sent me 2 shimmers. So I've got Sweetheart. This is the more pinky one. It tells you on there, on the tubes, what they are. And then this is a more sort of beigey colour one, which is called No Shade. So I'm going to do a set with these today. I'm excited. These are the swatches. I wanted to show you the swatches so you can see the 2 shimmers on the left there, and they've got a really nice shimmer in them. And then these were the other colours they sent me. I love these colours so much. These are so my colours. Oh, I love them. So there we go. So those are the ones that I've got. Now we're going to do a set with them. So on this first ring finger, I'm going to do a marble. So excuse my knackered palette. I was trying to think what it's called then. Right, so for the marble, we're going to put 3 little smidgy bits of blue. That's not a word, smidgy. And then I'm going to take some of the purple and some of the pink. And we're just going to mix these together. Not too much, because you don't want them to blend into one and create a horrible brown, because sometimes when you mix loads of colours together they kind of just make a brown. I don't know why, it's always got to be a brown. So these are the pinks going in, okay, and then I'm just going to use I think I'll use the spatula just to gently marble them, not too much. There we go. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to scoop that off the palette, and I've buffed the nails. Normally, you know, prep your nails as normal, but because this is the flexi hand, I've literally just sort of buffed over the surface of the nails. And so I've scooped up the Acrygel. Now I'm going to use the gel residue wipe off solution and the size 6 flat brush they sent me just to place it on the nail. We're going to start just making sure that I'm getting the cuticle area nice and neat. I want to create the structure with this as well, so we want to make sure we've got an apex, and then as we progress down the free edge, we're just going to thin that out a little bit. So you're going to see I'm going to lose some of the product at the end of the nail because I've put too much on. I always put too much on, but I'm just going to, there we go, carefully get that off. And then, so when if your brush starts to get sticky, that's when you know you just need to dampen your brush a little bit. And don't over saturate the brush either. You don't want too much gel residue wipe off solution on there either. So because I'm happy with that, I'm going to pop that in a lamp. And then for the other nails, we're going to do like an ombre. It isn't not like an ombre, it is an ombre basically. I'm going to take some of the blue. I still can't remember what it's called. I nearly muddled up my words. No, this is Nightlight, sorry. I'll get there in a minute. It's so hot, it's still bloody hot. Apparently it's only 23 degrees outside, but it's 30 degrees in my front room, which is crazy. So what I'm doing is, I'm gonna, like you would acrylic, I've put the bead at the free edge. I'm gonna blend it down towards the free edge, towards the very end of the free edge. And then the bit that is nearer the nail bed, I'm gonna make that nice and thin and blend it upwards, because you don't want a big ridge there when you're creating your ombre. So we're just going to squidge that up there. So that's now nice and thin, but we've got enough product on the free edge. There we go. Then we're going to do the pink one, which is going to be on the index finger. So I'm doing the same. How bright is that pink? That is such a nice pink. These are so nice, and yeah, these are the luminous ones. So at the end of the video, I'm going to show you how well they glow in the dark. I was surprised actually. They're really nice. I was really pleased with these. I would thoroughly recommend them. So again, look, this bit here, we want to blend this out because this is where the ombre is going to be. So I'm just making sure that I blend that upwards, because we don't, again, you don't want to ridge, but you want to make sure you've got enough product on your free edge. There we go. So I'm gonna do the blue now on the pinky. So exactly the same process. I'm bringing the product down, and then I'm gonna thin out this bit here. And then once I'm happy with them all, I will cure them in the lamp, because we can't move on to the next step until this is cured. I did put a little bit too much blue on, I think. But again, look, I'm just making sure this is nice and thin here. So I put these in the lamp to cure for 60 seconds. I'm not entirely sure how long they take, but I thought you can't go wrong with 60. And I've got an LED lamp. So this is the Sweetheart Shimmer acrylic. I didn't put enough on the pinky. I needed to put a little bit more. But the other two I think the other two were spot on. So I'm just going to show you what I'm doing. I'm making sure that I've got enough to cover around the cuticle area, and I'm making that nice and neat. And then I'm going to blend it down. Don't worry at the minute about your structure. If I had some of their clear, I would have gone over with some of their clear, but I didn't have clear, so I had to compromise. I think that's the right word, which I'll show you in a minute what I've done. Just because I didn't, when it comes to filing, I didn't want to file through the Acrygel, through the ombre that we'd done. So this one wasn't the greatest ombre, as you can see. But I do suss it on the next ones, the next two. So we're just sort of going to ignore that one and pretend that we didn't see it. Okay, all right, I'm just going to fiddle a bit more. I was just trying to blend it out a little bit. So the next two, I'm going to put the beads on. The this Acrygel you can put on and it's not going to run anywhere. So I put one bead on here, and then I'm going to put the bead on the index finger, and then by the time we've done the middle finger, the bead on the index finger is not going to go anywhere. So, you know, you can put the same bead, not the same bead, you can put the other bead on the other nails while you're, you know what I mean? You can do it all at once, that's what I'm trying to say. So again, I've got a tickle in my throat. Perhaps that means I'm going to sneeze. Right, so we're just making sure that the cuticle area and the side walls are neat. And then we're going to bring that product down and create our ombre. So we're kind of doing what we've done with the colour, but we're doing it in the other direction. So we're thinning out the Sweetheart Acrygel as we get down towards the colour. Does that make sense? So we're starting at the top, but instead of thinning out the top, we're thinning out the bottom. Apart from there was a hair there or something there. And remember, if your brush starts to get sticky, just dip it into your cleanse, and I would just wipe the cleanse on the side just so that it's not overly saturated. Or you can just dab it onto your paper towel just to get out some of that excess liquid. There we go. So, I mean, you can see they blend really nicely. I'm going to pop these in the lamp now to cure. And then, because I didn't have any clear, I wanted to just put a thin layer. I'm using acrylic. I'm just going to put a thin layer over the top, just so that when I come to, what's the word? Also, this one needed a little bit more product to create a bit of an apex there. Just so that we don't, I'm not going to put any on the marble because that one's fine. That's not got an ombre that we're going to ruin. So yeah, so this is going on so that we don't file through that ombre, because I'm quite happy with how the ombre looks now. And I'm using Naio's clear acrylic here. Yeah, so if I had some of their clear Acrygel, I just would have used the clear Acrygel because it was an Acrygel now. But you can do this. You can, there's no, I mean, the Acrygel is a hybrid acrylic gel product. So it doesn't matter if you put gel on top or acrylic on top. It's not going to, you know, it's not going to hurt. Okay, so I'm just going to do the other now, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, so once they're done, I'm going to leave them to set, and then I'm going to fine and buff them. So this is what they're looking like now. And so I filed and buffed them. These I got really cheap from, I think these ones were from AliExpress, and I'm going to use these little, I think they're called horse eye. Are they horse eye shaped ones? I thought I'd use a bit of bling on that marble nail. I'm using some some curable gem glue, this is, and I'm going to place that. This is going to be the biggest crystal we're using. So the good thing about curable gem glue is that it's the gems aren't, or the crystals, whatever you're using, they're not gonna, if I'm not happy with how I've placed them, I can move them around until I put them in the lamp. They're not going to move anywhere. Or sorry, they're not going to stick. They're not going to, you know, they're not going to be stuck forever. You can use nail glue, that's fine, but if you use nail glue, I would just do like 2 or 3 crystals, maybe 2 crystals at a time if you like me, because I take forever applying crystals. Do 2 crystals at a time, otherwise that glue is going to have hardened and set before you've even got your crystals on. So what I'm going to do here is, I've got that main big horse eye, if you want to, is it a horse eye? I think it's a horse eye. Anyway, that bigger crystal, and then we're using the round crystals, and they're going to taper off. So the biggest one is going to be near the big crystal, and then we're going to apply smaller ones as we get to the free edge. Does that make sense? I think it does, for once. And then I'm going to put some more gem glue at the top, and we're going to do the same thing but going upwards, but we're going to do the biggest one nearer the crystal again, and then the smallest one up towards the cuticle area. You could do it the other way. You could do the biggest one nearest the cuticle area. I don't know, but it's up to you. I mean, I just done it this way. I got a little bit on the skin there, so I'm just going to wipe that off. Don't get it on the skin, because that's bad. And then I'm just going to finish placing, let's see, look, yeah, I went for the biggest one there, and then obviously I went for some smaller ones up here. But whatever you do, I made mine taper, actually. You don't have to make them taper. So I'm going to cure those in the lamp. They cure for 60 seconds. Then I'm using Naio's non-wipe top coat. This is the shiny one. Do you know what? I forgot to bloody use that matte, what's it called? The matte top coat. I forgot to use that. But I wanted these to be shiny because of the shimmer. And you can see at the end, it just gives a really nice touch to the ombre with the shimmer in, because the shimmer kind of follows down the colour as well. So when you do the crystals, make sure you don't go over the crystals. You just want to butt the brush up to the crystals, and then that's also going to make them a little bit more secure in there as well, because they've got that top coat kind of, you know, right snug up to them. And I'm going to cure these in the right. When I watch Kirsty's videos, the top coat, they usually say cure for 60 seconds, but I think they do actually cure for 30. I had a look on the pot or somewhere, and I was like, oh. So I mean, yeah, cure it for a minimum of 30 seconds. And then this is the nails finished. I'm going to show you them, what they look like in my dark bathroom. They glow up really nicely. This is them. Oh, they look amazing. I love glow in the dark stuff. Anyway, this is them finished. I hope you liked them. Hopefully by the time you watch this, they will be on Naio Nails website. Go and check them all out. There are lots of other different colours for you to have a look at. If you did like this video, please leave me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing. And hopefully tomorrow we won't be in the land of fans. We'll be in the land of normality, because it's too bloody hot for me. Oh, I hate this heat. Right, there we go. Thanks for watching, and I will see you beautiful lot tomorrow with a brand new video. Bye.